name's Paul Gingue, Vermont dairy farmer. Originally I expected at least 2 of the boys to want to stay home and take over the farm, but they all came home one at a time, all interested in agriculture and wanted to stay in it. So that ended up being sort of a challenge for me, saying, you know, what am I going to do about this? We knew that the farm wasn't large enough and we couldn't expand it enough for all 4 boys to make a living off from it. So we kept looking around trying to find another opportunity somewhere to at least find another farm for the 2 older boys to go on, Dan and Sean. And we did finally, after years of searching, found a farm over in Fairfax, and that's where they started out. The 2 younger sons stayed here with me on this farm, and I figured they were going to be the ones taking this farm over down the road.
And in 2008, my brother Sean and I started Gingue Brothers Dairy LLC and leased another farm so that we could grow as a family and have our own cows and farm. We set that up as a lease. We weren't in financial position to make a purchase. As everybody knows, it's very difficult to come up with enough capital to purchase land, cattle, and equipment.
After they started the farm in Fairfax, business plan was all put together. It looked rosy, and milk prices tanked 6 months into the operation, when they started the operation, and immediately started getting into some financial difficulties. So we got to thinking about how we were going to try to make this work. I started sharing equipment with them so they could save on their custom work, and sharing equipment and helping them, you know, going back and forth and helping them out on the farm. I just kept thinking to myself, this isn't gonna, we can't continue doing it this way. I said, if I'm going to invest this much into that farm, it's probably a pretty darn good opportunity to form an LLC and have all 4 boys become members of the LLC.
In 2010, we decided to merge the 2 farms as one operation. The Fairfax location operates almost exclusively as a milking facility. The Waterford location is better suited for young stock and fresh cow management, so that is how we operate the 2 farms now. We've been working on it. We haven't figured it all out yet, but we know it takes time, and we feel lucky that our father has started the transition process at a relatively early age. For us, we were 28 and 29 when we started this business.
He started a good 10 years ago, handing over some responsibilities, and he'd always said that, you know, I don't want to be 80 years old and then starting to think, you know, I'll let you guys take over some responsibilities today. And you know, we'd screwed up a few things, but that was probably the best way to learn, and that's helped us, and it's helped him as well start this transition earlier, instead of saying tomorrow we're going to sign papers where you guys are in control of everything. So it's eased us in and let us have a little bit of control over the last 10 years. Then when we did take the step to form Gingue Brothers Dairy LLC, we had already experienced a lot of stuff on the farm happening day by day, where we can make those calls and run it by him, but have the confidence of, you know, making better decisions, instead of just all of a sudden, here you go, you guys got it. So that's helped a lot.
All 4 of us brothers have really loved working on the farm all our lives, and as everybody knows, it's difficult to keep a family working together. The dynamics are a little different than other businesses, and with our operation, we're just large enough, and with the 2 locations, we're able to have enough separation so that we don't get under each other's feet or under each other's skin, but yet we do a great job maintaining good communication. We have regular meetings to make sure everybody understands what's going on, and make sure we maintain focus on what our goals are.
If they want to be together and they can get along, then that's great. But people do look at an operation like ours with all of us involved like that and say, it's been tried before and it doesn't very often work. So, like, you know, sometimes Dad and Mom has to be the referees and keep the family together by saying, you know, you got to respect each other no matter what. And yeah, you don't always want to do things the same way, but you still have to figure out how to get along. I mean, and there's a lot of, now the wives, the grandchildren, I mean, it's great.